Frick signed the posting notice indicating interest in the position. He meets the qualifications for the position and has been recommended by Chief Hyde. As per language in the bargaining unit agreement, the promotion to this position will place Frick at grade 6, step 1. I'll officially say I fully support this appointment.
Chris has a unique skill set for this community. Not only is he from here and from the area, but he's worked extensively with our police department. Worked this summer with Winona. It was like, what, the river rats, whatever they call them, the river patrol. So saw his share of drunk and disorderly on the river, and enforcing laws on a rocking boat is probably pretty difficult. But Chris did an excellent job for the community with the bike rodeo that was held in the summer, and I certainly support the chief's effort, and would certainly support Officer Frick moving to full-time if the council so desires.
Was that the only
Yes.
person that signed on?
Correct.
And what are how is the search, Adam, how is the search for other part-time fill-in officers going?
I've gotten approximately 5 to 6 applications. Just trying to fill the schedule right now and see what we're doing. We just have Wade right now who's helping fill in hours. Once I get this stuff figured out where we're at, I'm going to start to dig into the backgrounds and stuff of that nature to find out who these people are and start talking to people from their past. Make sure we get the right people.
So they haven't been vetted yet. In other words, you're not ready to put them on the road.
No, I'm not there. Nope.
How long will that take? What kind of a process are we looking?
Background checks, you do psychs.
Yep. We're looking close to 2 months, I'm guessing.
Psychs can take a while to get back.
The hard thing is that a lot of these people have other jobs, so you can't just pick a date and say you have to show up because they have other commitments. It's feeding their family, so.
So, Mr. Frick has passed all these requirements, you're saying?
Yes, he has.
He's been working with us for a while.
How long you been with us now, Chris? How long you been with us now?
Last December.
According to our budget for this year, 2012 expenses compared to 2013 proposed budget, we have a $30,000 savings in our police budget. If it includes hiring a new full-time officer, correct?
For 2013, yes.
For 2013?
Yes.
Exactly. I got a call before the meeting from Eric Arneson, who runs a Quick Trip, and he said he couldn't be here tonight, but he wanted to let me know that he fully supports the city of Rushford continuing with the 3 full-time police officers. So he is a member of the business community. Really appreciates that, because he mentions he has people getting off work at 12:30 in the morning, coming in to work at 3:30 in the morning. He appreciates that they're there.
I would move to approve the appointment of Chris Frick as recommended by Chief Hyde.
Got a motion, do I got a second? Got a motion, do I have a second? I will second the motion. Motion by Mr. Hansi, second by Mr. Holland.
Where do we stand with the village discussion?
Chief and I went and talked with them last week. They haven't committed to a final number, but they do have a number in their budget, I was told. What that is and what it will finally look like, I don't know. My general sense is, and chief can add his opinion as well, is that there will be something there to work with.
No remuneration yet or anything like that.
Not yet. Again, what we asked them to do was to consider putting something in their budget so that we could have further discussions through the fall, so that when it came time to December, they wouldn't be able to say, well, we didn't put anything in our budget for 2013, see us again next year. So they've done that. And so now it's a matter of finalizing an agreement with them.
So, Adam,
Yes, sir.
what, if you had two officers, what sort of coverage are you talking about?
2 officers, there would be a lot of lapse time. It's difficult to have the coverage that you want. A lot of times people want it
Adam.
when...
Adam, how would you come up,
Come back up.
please?
With the 2 police officers, what you would have is a lot of on-call time, and then your disturbances that happen at Sunday at church, or these things that where there was a police officer on, a part-time licensed police officer, like on the weekends. What would happen is you would have to call a full-time person out, and that person would get paid the overtime. They would get paid more. So by having those part-time people fill the hours with the 3 officers, you are going to save money as far as having a pile of part-time people and getting called out for just 2 police officers.
For 3 officers, you say the coverage would be, for 24/7, it would be 21 hours, I think I recall.
Close to 22, I think, right in there.
Yeah.
I think that my goal would eventually be to have 24-hour coverage, because we don't get to pick and choose what time somebody does, breaks into this building or, steals somebody's kid. We just have to react to it. So,
For 2 officers would be, you're talking maybe what, 15 hours, maybe at the most 20 hours possibly, or what?
yep, but then what you'll also run into too is people have vacation and sick time, and we have to have people that have to cover those spots also. So you're going to get into that extra money for those extra part-time people. If I have to cover somebody's shift, it's going to cost a lot more if you just had one of the guys at the bottom of the scale working to cover that shift.
Yeah,
How-
part-time too.
How did we get along before when we had 2 full-time?
I think that if you take a look back, you'll find that the village around us was not around us. You'll see that we have lost like TRW and stuff like that, but we are getting more businesses slowly and surely back. And you look at the village and the people that surround us, and I live in the village also, so you'll see that those people have no downtown businesses. They don't have a main street, stuff like that. So this is their main street. So if you want to look at a big picture and say community, you would see that this is one big community, and this is the downtown, this is the hub of it. So that's why I would say that, well, things have changed. And, there's different drugs that people are using, there's many different things that would make a change.
We've had 3 officers for like 12 years roughly.
Yep.
Before that, there was a lot of overtime paid out too.
And then before that, there was 1 officer, Jason.
Well, and before that, there was probably none.
So Kathy, what about how much overtime was paid out, say way back when you were talking about the overtime that was paid out?
Well, I'm talking way back when Jay Summers was chief and Sam was an officer. And that's one of the reasons why they went with the 3rd officer, because you got so many more hours of coverage for just straight pay,
But you don't have any dollar figure or anything like that?
Well, it wouldn't, 12 years ago, you'd have to factor in
Time and whatnot.
what a dollar is today.